going on? What's good? How you doing? All that, so I got a little beat in my head and everything. This is the minister or the musical wonder, all that good stuff. So on here, about to hit up another little video. Little video. All as y'all say video. I say video. Um, got a few different requests, so I'm gonna kind of hit on the basics of shouting music, and the key I'm gonna pick is D flat. Usually, they do that A flat, and just ride out. But I ain't going. I'm just doing the D flat. Um, I might switch between boys because I got a problem key, A flat that likes to, so we got to get that fixed up. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. Doing a little shop music. I'm just get the basics. Y'all know by now. Y'all that subscribe know how I do things. I try to teach the basics, the basic formula things, so you can take it in that key and apply it to other keys and stuff instead of just showing chords. So, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty gritty. Okay. First thing usually which stands out in shouting music, of course, is the bass line. There's countless of bass runs and bass licks and all kinds of stuff. But I'm just for this purpose, this video, I'm gonna just do the basic ones that you mostly hear most of the time. Then you can take that and run with it and all that good stuff. Okay. Usually the main kind of bass line that you mostly hear bass players or organ players use, I'm gonna just name them like bass run. What I'm gonna call it? Bass run A. That's just for this purpose. I know I'm not politically or musically correct with a lot of it, but I mean my main thing is making sure you get it. I'm just calling bass run A, bass run B, and maybe a bass run C, and we just leave them at that. So the first one, bass run A, is usually, remember we're gonna do out of D flat, which is 5 flats. 5 flats. But the first run is usually used in most shouting music scenarios. I mean, because basically I'm just doing normals. That was used, that one's used, that's like the normal one. So, and then the other one, which would be called bass run B, is one of my favorites that I use a lot. Which instead of it being, it goes up from the first to the fourth, so it goes. So that's the A flat. Anyway, that's one of my favorites. And then the third one is actually a little different. You might not hear it as much, but sometimes I'll use it where it's basically going from the first to the sixth, second to the fifth. So I mean, it's just. Like that. But let's go back to the main one. Okay. Basically, start with that. Basically, you're starting, take the D flat chord. We're doing the D flat, remember? The D flat chord. This thing seems louder than usual. The D flat chord, which the root is D flat, the first, the third, which is F, and the fifth, which is A flat. You're starting on the third. Which is the F. And it's a total of eight notes, 8 counts. Now you're starting at the third and you're ending back up at the D flat. Basically, okay, what you're gonna do is you're going to basically do 3 half steps or 1 half step. Yeah, no, three halves up to the 5th. So if you know your steps half step, you're just going up 1 note or down 1 note. So you start at the F, you do 3, that's 1, that's the F sharp, G, A flat. So you start 3 half steps, count them. Start from here, then you go 1, 2, 3. You end up at the A flat. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna do 1 whole step from the A flat, which is the 5th in the scale. You're gonna do a whole, which is gonna land you on the B flat. Then again, you're gonna do 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3, and you're back home. So again, from the 3rd. So basically, if you take whatever key you play, you take the D flat with the D flat on top, the chord. The 3rd, that's where you're gonna start. Then your 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. Whole step. 3 half steps. And you're back home. So then you got it. Oh, my bad. Go up here. 3 halves. 1, 2, 3. 1 whole. 3 halves. And you have that scale. Call it bass run 8. And you can go. Then you go back down. You can play with it. You slow it down. Then you can go back. Then. Now I do that octave type thing a lot, to where I could be running the bass line. So you could just, I mean, it's just little type thing. Kind of hit the add a little, to doom, little lope to it. I do that too. But anyway, that had to be on later on. Next, you can also, you can walk it down. And the way you can do that is when you come up, you can walk it down basically to walk it down to the 5th instead of coming up from home. You'll take a whole step down, which will land you on the B natural. And then 3 half steps. 1, 2, 3. For that. Home, whole step, half, half, half. There you go. Then you can come back up. Or from here you can go down still. So you'll do, I mean, and this really depends. So let's see. It really depends. You can go here, from the A flat. Then you can do a half step to the G half, to the F sharp, a whole, and then 3 halves. I mean, it's up to you. I leave that up to you with walking down. But so far we got. Okay? And a little, you know. Now the second bass run, I'll cover that in the next little big, because I realize I'll be posting a lot of, this thing gonna be in parts. So anyway, I'm gonna do the next bass line. So we're gonna get into that, all right?